Hey guys, you asked for it. Here it is, the RC Roundup show. I'm Double Down Debo. I'll be your host. And what this show is going to be about is new trucks. So each week I will do a live stream on Monday, and I'll pick one specific truck, and I'll just go through it so I can give you guys as much information as I can. That way, you guys don't want to buy it, you'll know, or if you want to buy it, you'll know. So the next thing we're going to be doing is the roll call. Every week at the beginning of the show, I'll do the RC Roundup roll call. We're going to be calling out our regulars in the chat. We got James RC in the garage here. What's up, James? We got Crawlin' Chris, Andy Ritchie, X Lewis, Cardboard Crawlers. What's up? Jeff Walters. Thanks for stopping by. What else we got in here? Oh, that looks like about it. Tonight's truck is going to be the Lemur. Right there. The Lemur is FMS's newest 24 scale. It's more of a rock racer, oil shocks, 130 motor, 2-speed. 2.5-inch tires. Definitely not set up to be a crawler out of the box. A lot of the reviews I've seen out there showing it as a crawler. Not really what it is out of the box. I mean, it does have the typical FMS electronics, super smooth in first gear, smooth in second gear, plenty of torque, definitely not lacking in the horsepower department. Oil shocks feel good, but unfortunately with the 2.5-inch tires, you're limited on your flex because they're huge. They're huge. Super tight tread pattern on them, kind of designed more for dirt. I tried doing some rock crawling with it, just didn't really pan out too well. I do plan on changing the tires and getting some run videos up for you guys so you can see how it performs as an actual rock crawler. It is the same as the K5 chassis, so all your upgrades from your K5 are going to translate over. Your portal axle parts, all of that, all going to be addable. I did do some run footage of it that I'll show a little bit later, so you guys can kind of see what it is. We did take it up to run it on some trails, just to see how it would perform as a trail truck. It's really designed as kind of a trail rock racer. It's really fast, faster than the K5. Those big wheels really get it moving. It will roll over a little easy on the turns, which you'll see in the raw footage that I got. But surprisingly, it does a great job of standing itself back up, which I got a couple shots of that for you guys too, so you can see how easily. I mean, last night I ran it. I purposely rolled it maybe about 10 times in a row, and 10 times in a row it stood itself back up. So that's great. You're not going to be chasing after it. I believe it has 80-meter range, somewhere around there. Far longer than you're going to be running a 24 scale. Great for indoors, too, being a 24 scale, a little bit fast for indoors. But, it definitely could be made into a good crawler. For sure, it has serious potential for all you crawler fans out there. But if you're looking to buy one and hoping that it's going to be a crawler out of the box, that it is not. It's a rock racer, sure. I have not had anything break on it. I really gave it a good beating when we took it to the park, and I ran it around my personal course quite a bit. Uh, really beat it, rolled it several times. I have not been able to break it yet. So durability, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 for sure. Slamming it into reverse on purpose just to see if I can strip the gears, because I did receive this truck free from FMS. I will let you guys know that. So I did not have to pay for it. So let that be known in my review. But I'm just going to be straight with you guys. You know, if it's not a crawler, it is designed for probably geared a little more towards kids and entry level people for sure. But it is definitely the funnest truck I've driven in a long time. When you want it to be a slow crawler, you just change tires out. You want it to be a rock racer, you know, you just leave the stock tires on it. I have had an absolute blast running it as a rock racer. It does donuts great. It jumps great. It sticks landings really good. Like I said, it rolls itself over really easy. It'll jump over like the smallest little thing and make it look epic. It's you know, and at the price $145, it's, you know, you get a lot. You know, it's a solid platform to start with. You got the portal axles. It's got the metal gear servo. Just great electronics. The body, a lot of people have complained about the body. It looks better in person. I will tell you that it does look better in person. And the bumper had to go because they say it has. Let me see if I can pull up the. It says it has, I believe, 90-degree clearance and departure, but out of the box, that bumper will stop you from getting that full 90 degrees. Because I would just run straight into the object with that bumper, so it did have to go. But other than that, it's a pretty solid rig. You got the scale interior, not the best looking drivers, you know, especially coming from FMS, you know. And it is a very odd thing to come from FMS. They're really known for the scale trucks, and you know, they're getting into more scale performance. But this really was out of left field. I didn't see this coming. I talked to FMS pretty regularly, and I didn't know this was coming at all. And it definitely, you know, different, but it welcomed. You know, anything new is welcome to the mini RC community, and at a good price. You know, I I would like to see somebody do some serious upgrades to one. Maybe do some, you know, metal portal axles, steal some parts off the K5 on it, basically, and use the caged setup and the oil shocks. Because the oil shocks are good; they're very smooth. I feel like they're a little smoother than the LC80s, maybe even. Just you know, I've had some people complain about LC80s shocks sticking and grinding on these shafts. I haven't had this issue with this at all. I haven't had any sagging in this one at all. I've heard some people complain about some sagging on the LC80 shocks. Haven't ran into that with this at all. Seems to be a pretty solid rig. But you know, definitely different. Definitely different. If you're looking for something to give your kids for Christmas, absolutely great choice. You know, solid rig. FMS is known for their, you know, sturdiness and smooth electronics. So yeah, it's definitely a great buy. And if they don't play with it, hey, you get a new toy to upgrade. Next, we're gonna go into some Q&A with the chat. See what you guys have to say or ask. Let me scroll back through here. Shout out to some of the people that I did miss earlier in the roll call. We got Billy the Kid. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Glad to see you back in the community. Yep. Yeah, it's a good one, Billy. It's a great Christmas gift. It's really fun. I honestly, when they sent me it, I was not even really interested in them sending me one, to be honest, because from the pictures online, it FMS makes it, Billy. I wasn't really interested in rock racers whatsoever. I'm those of you that know me know that I'm more into scale trucks. Thank you, James. But I'd give it a shot, you know, and immediately, just like everybody else, I tried to take it out and crawl with it. And the tread pattern you can see right behind me there, it's just way too tight. They are BF Goodrich licensed tires, but I feel like they were more designed for the upcoming FCX 18K10 because that's what comes on that. Is the BF Goodrich 2-inch, which is going to look great on that truck. Boy, that is going to be, you guys are in for a real treat with that one. What do we got here? Andy Ritchie says he loves his LC80. Yeah, LC80 is a great rig, man. You can't go wrong. I love my LC80. Super great scale rig. You know, you can't go wrong with the LC80. And it's a little more pricey though, but you really get what you pay for. You know, slightly bigger rig. You know, you get the oil shocks, you get the 2-speed, you get the 180 motor over the 130 motor. It's great. Yep, the Lemur is 24 scale. Yep. Thank you, Zach. Any other questions? Yeah, the shocks are oil-filled shocks out of the box. They're the same shocks that come on the K5, but they come pre-assembled with the oil shocks and a little bit of oil in them. They feel real smooth. Here, and actually, I can. Oh, there you guys go. Give you a little shout out next to a C10 there. You know, it's just a little tall. This deadbolt is basically stock. It does have some wideners on it, but this will give you a good idea in terms of size of it. I'd say it's you know it's a pretty good judge of 24 scale. You know, maybe a little on the big side, but you know, you see the old C10 here. You know, you guys know the old C10. And then you got the, you know, so there's some nice oil shocks. There's, you know, but as you guys can see, there's just the tires are so big, it's taking all your flex up. So it's not giving you a lot of Billy's asking what the LC80 looks like. LC80 is going to be next Monday. Billy, you'll have to tune in for that one. We're going to have a guest on the show that one too. So you guys want to tune in for that one. Yeah, you're definitely going to see the LC80 episode, Billy, because that's a beautiful truck. I know you've been out of the loop for a little bit, but that's one you're going to want to get. My personal opinion, I would pick up the LC80 before I would get the Lemur. The Lemur is a great truck. It's my go-to truck now for when I'm got a little bit of time to kill if I go to a parking lot or something. You know, for an appointment, I'll take that with me. Bust it out, jump over some little rocks or some crazy shit. You know, it's really fun. It's really fun. And it's just different than my normal crawlers and my scale trucks. It's just completely different, and it wasn't expensive, and it's easy to upgrade. And I will definitely be picking up another one because I want the green one. But you know, not for everybody, but you'll be surprised at how fun it is. You'll be really surprised at how fun it is. Give you a little side look at it there. Big old tires there. But unfortunately, a very, very tight tread pattern. They're pretty soft. They are vented, but you know they're a dirt tire. They're definitely a dirt tire. Yep, for sure. You guys got any other questions about that? Let's see here. Oh yeah, Yeah, Jeff's got a beautiful LC80, yellow one with gold rims. I got some. I think I got some footage of that um, on my channel. You'll have to check it out, Billy. There's some, yeah, some really good ones. A whole bunch of different LC80s on there. Actually, you guys can check out. What else do we got? Oh, and is it fast even in load? You say it's pretty quick and low. It's faster than the K5, just only because the larger tires. Yep, only because of the larger tires. Let me see here. Let's see if I can pull up some of the raw footage for you guys here. Um, I'm not sure if I have that raw footage loaded actually. Um, so you said FMS is going to do a K10, James. Yes, they are doing a K10. Um, the K10 is, I don't have a release date yet on the K10. I do have a release date on the 10th scale K5, but I am not 100% sure like they want me to give that out. So I am not going to say that. Yes, Billy, it is the FCX. It's the just like the new LC80, but with K10 body on it. So you're getting all those upgrades for the K10. There you can see the Lemur standing itself up on its own there. But yeah, it's a fun little rig. Plenty of horsepower under the hood there. You can really just see here, look, it stands itself right back up. It's just you're not going to be chasing it, even though it will roll over. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I immediately, when I took off with it and it rolled on me like 4 times, I was like, ugh, I hate this thing. And then I figured out how to stand it up, which is a little bit backwards to what I'm used to for like my Red Cat Gen 8. It stands itself up quite often, quite often. Most 9 times out of 10, it's going to stand itself back up. Even on its roof, it you can usually rock it back and forth until it'll stand itself back up. So I was really happy about that. Yeah, it's a neat little truck. Yeah, you're right, James. It definitely is a neat little truck. So you can stick those little jumps great. It's really fast. It's totally different than what we're used to with like 24 scale releases recently. Um, it stood itself up again. Yeah, just a fun little rig. You could definitely give it the CCXRC treatment, like he did with the LC80, and pull the springs, and change tires out, and that would immediately give you a lower center of gravity, um, which would give the crawler, give it more of a crawl aspect. Would Billy with throttle torque? Yeah, it's got a lot of throttle torque for sure. It won't wheelie. It will go through deep grass very well with those big tires. All you Michigan people here know that outside right now we got fall with the heavy leaves. So your mini crawlers are pretty much done outside. Anything with this size tire, or this bad boy right here will just zip right across those leaves with no problem, leaving a little trail of leaves blowing up behind it. Yeah, go into your local parks if they have any kind of walking trails. This is the rig to take with you. I had more fun with it running it down park trails than I did with my K5. And I feel like it's a little more durable than the K5 with this cage body. It's definitely going to be able to take a lot more hits without the body cracking. I honestly haven't really even gotten any scratches on it, I don't think. You got a light bar on there, adjustable light bar. Unfortunately, you got the non-toggle V2 remote that everybody dislikes. I'm assuming they did it to get rid of them since they're kind of reverting back to nice bright headlight. Look at that, boys and girls. Nice bright headlight on it. And like I said, adjustable. You know, kill that because that's pretty light. Give you a little. Yeah, plenty of torque on that. It is. I feel like it feels like it has more torque just because of the weight of the wheels. Makes it really want to. And there's your low speed. So yeah, cardboard. I would say you definitely got a little more wheel speed. I think in low gear than probably the LC80 even. But the 130 motors usually are notoriously quicker, I feel, than your 180s. But very smooth electronics, typical FMS, these big wheels, I mean, those new servos are definitely good. It does have the servo saver, unfortunately, but that's not a big deal. It does not seem to really be like hindering it like too terribly. I mean, it's able to push the truck over. I mean, it's not your EazyRC, expensive servo, but your battery is in the back here. Kind of a funky little tray they got going on there. And your power button is right here on the side, which I do very much like. Good idea. No way for it to get hit by any rocks or exactly cardboard. Not a true crawler. I don't know why all these other YouTubers immediately review it as a crawler, just because we're ingrained to think every 24 scale is a crawler lately. Not what it is. Definitely not. Yeah. It's just, they're trying to fulfill the market. Not everybody's into crawlers like we are. But so yeah, your battery is in the back here. It just it. A lot of people were complaining. They said that this would fall off, but I have not had it fall off once. It is just a little panel here with like a, I don't know, fake exhaust thing or something. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Just a little panel that locks in with a couple of tabs there, and you are able to fit. It comes with your standard FMS 380 battery, 5C discharge. But you are able to put the 600 milliamp in there with no problem whatsoever to give you that long trail run lifespan. Nice big battery tray there. I mean, you can run some other style batteries. Probably squeeze away with like 800, maybe 900 milliamp battery in there. So yeah. We do have extra light buckets on the front here. Unfortunately, there is no extra light ports on the ESC, so you're going to have to tie off from that light bar to get some 3 mil lights in there. I'm thinking about maybe putting some orange ones that I have in here. I think it would look really good with the orange setup that I already got going on. Your ESC is under this front hood here, which is super easy to get to. You got 4 screws to pull out, and you're right there. You get your ESC. So it's a decent weight distribution. You know, you got your ESC up front. I'm not super crazy about the battery being back. The 600 milliamp definitely made a huge difference in the way it handled. I don't know if it was better or worse. To be honest, I feel like it controlled. I had the drag brake set all the way, and I was getting a lot of endo in my stopping before. And adding the 600 definitely helped eliminate that. Now I'm getting more of just a little hop, and I'm getting a good, nice drift with it. So I guess it is a little bit better putting that in there. But I kind of feel like I would have been happier with a center mounted battery down low. So, you know, you get that low. But again, I'm thinking like a crawler. So he says, so if they had this in 150 instead of 20. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you're looking to build it into a crawler, I mean, yeah, it's an awesome platform. I personally have, the body has grown on me very much. I like the straight chassis. It's a very hard, you said, I'm testing this for you guys to, so if you want to get one, I didn't pay for this, so I don't really care if it gets broken necessarily. Yeah, I can't break that. I can't break that top. I mean, I'm flexing it pretty hard, but I cannot. Yeah, you can see it flexing there. But so that's it's a pretty solid plastic. It is plastic links, but again, and plastic drive shafts. But again, I've really beat it. I've really beaten it down to where I thought I could break it. I've broken a lot of other trucks, that I've put in through this kind of um, workup, and this one took it like a champ, and it's not even really that scratched. I'm looking at it. No, those big tires really kind of protect the body, and that light bar keeps the top from. The light bar's a little scratched up, so it says how much is that rig? It is 145, Billy. Yep, it's 145. You can pick them up on FMS or FMS's website. Jeff, yeah, they did give me this, Jeff. They actually, they gave me this, and they gave me an LC80 to give some reviews on. So that's why the LC80 is going to be the next one, and then we got the later on. I will be doing the K10 when I can get my hands on it, and I will be doing the K5, 10th scale K5. Before that, we'll probably be doing the FJ40 and a few others. I haven't quite decided yet that far out yet what the next few trucks will be. I did order some tires for my Ridge Rock Jaggy. Hold on, let me get awesome. Yep. I will have some more trucks later. Every Monday, I'll be going over a truck. A lot of them will be FMS trucks just because they're willing to send them to me. So, of course, I'm going to do something. If they're going to do that for me, I'm going to do that for them. But I am going to give you guys an honest review. This is not necessarily for my typical audience that I talk to, like James RC Garage, Billy the Kid, Cardboard Crawlers. I wouldn't expect them to be gung ho about picking one of these up, but somebody more into a wider range of RCs, like if you're into race cars, if you're into bashers, I know like somebody like Owen Rogers, he would be interested in something like this. This is something that he would probably be more interested in. his driving style. Sometimes he likes to crawl, sometimes he likes to go really fast. This will do both. I had to work a little bit later than I planned today. I did plan on changing the tires on this so I could get a kind of a feel for it, what it's going to be like with some different tires. But work comes before play. So that'll be coming. I'll do a video for that probably in the next day or two, showing you guys what it can do as a crawler, which I have very high hopes for. Yeah, I think it'll do really well. I may sink some money into it, or it may be a potential giveaway later on. So I plan on doing a lot of giveaways on this channel, guys. So you're going to want to tune in regularly. You're not going to want to miss a show. We're going to do them FMS style when I do them, where I'll give you guys a word. You're going to type it into the chat. I'm going to screenshot it. Whoever's at the top of the list, that's going to be the winner. The only stipulation is you got to be subscribed to the channel. And I will tell you guys what the first truck is. It is going to be an EazyRC Bronx, a yellow one. I got one the other day through FMS, a pretty good deal, and I already have one, so I'd like to pass it on to somebody that can't afford a truck, or just be nice and give it back to the community. You guys come to see me, so I'm going to give you guys something back. I'd like to hold off until I can get either 100 likes on a video or 100 viewers on a video before we do the first giveaway. So spread the word, people. Spread the word that the live stream is out and about. I should see. I don't want to do this, but there we go. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the EazyRC Bronx, this is not a stock one, but shows you what you can do with them. They normally come with friction shocks. Electronics are not the standard FMS standard of quality, but they're not terrible. But there's a lot of upgrades for it. I've upgraded the ESC on this one, wheels and tires, wideners, servo. What else? That's about it, I think, actually. But it becomes a really fun scale rig. So, and I would love to give it away to one of you guys. So, yeah, hit that thumbs up, people. If you want to get yourself a free Bronx, and the next truck after the Bronx will be SG Pinecone 125th scale die-cast Defender. Just a really sharp scale looking little truck. That is on their new upgraded kind of platform, where they've changed out the electronics and they've added metal drive shafts, and it's just a beautiful little rig. And that'll be the second giveaway. So yeah, put the word out, people. I want to give you guys some free stuff. And we'll be doing a lot of small giveaways pretty regularly too, like Enduro motors and things like that, and some SCX24 parts and stuff like that. So you guys keep tuning in. I'm going to keep giving you stuff. So let's keep it going. I'm going to try to keep the shows down to approximately an hour. I'm not one of those people who likes to drone on for a long time on their streams. So, I'm going to try and keep them right around an hour. I feel like the Lemur was a slower topic, or less options of a topic for the first show, but I wanted to kind of get through it first one and talk to you people and let you guys know what the show was going to be about, and what we're doing in the future. I'm glad to see people like Chris Gerwitz in here. I haven't seen him in a while, so Yeah, I'm glad to see you guys. There's a lot of you regulars that I know here supporting the new channel, so I really appreciate you guys. Um, I'm also going to be doing the spotlight section that I have highlighted there. That is just going to be a section where I pick just a random RC picture that I might come across on Instagram or YouTube or something like that, and I'll show it to you guys and see what you guys think about it. Have a little chat about it, and then talk about a little bit about the next episode. Um, so we're coming up on the pretty close to the 45-minute mark. So we're going to be wrapping up questions here. You guys got any other questions about the lemur, anything like that? Any upgrades for it, or any questions about the bronx or the giveaways that could be coming up? I'll give you guys a couple minutes because I know there's a little bit of a delay on the setup on the stream. I love it, Chris. I hope you're taking care of that righteous beard of yours. I'm really glad to see people like Billy the Kid back in the chat. He's been, I know he's been missing in action for a little bit, so I'm really glad to see him here for the first show. And of course, the regulars like James RC, Super One Handed, all you guys, Cardboard Crawlers. Appreciate all you guys just coming in for the first show. Andy Ritchie, you guys are awesome, absolutely awesome. Love it, love it, love it. What else do we got? Make sure I didn't miss anybody else. We got Crawling Chris. I remember him being here. Give him a shout out. Jeff Walters. Hope you're doing good, Jeff. I know you probably a little wore out after the whole gauntlet and everything. Then we'll move on to the spotlight here because we're coming up to the end of the stream pretty much, guys. Alrighty, it's almost been an hour already. That is crazy. Let me see if I got the spotlight vehicle here. There's our spotlight vehicle. Maybe. Oh, there it is. There's our spotlight vehicle, people. I'm actually going to pull myself. There you go, so you guys can see it. I'm going to give a shout out to this guy, actually. I made sure I wrote down his name. His name is ScaleRat20 on Instagram. That's Boom Racing, Land Rover Series 3, 10th scale. Just a beautiful, beautiful job he did on that Jurassic Park build. Let me give you guys a second to look at that and tell me what you think about that. I know Owen Rogers, if he's in the chat, he's probably loving it because he just purchased the Michigan 10th scale dyno rig last night. So congrats to Owen Rogers from FMS. One of the lucky few people that's going to have the dyno rig because they took it off their site after the live stream, apparently. So it's got the T-Rex and the Fire Horse. Yeah, the Fire Horse is a good rig, man. I'm really curious to see if they well, I'm pretty sure they'll be redoing the Fire Horse on the new FCX 18 chassis. I really anticipate all their old 18 scales to be released on the new FCX platform. So keep your eyes out, keep your eyes peeled, and save your pennies, boys and girls, because FMS is really bringing it with the vehicles faster than I can even keep up with them. That I will say that I'm expecting to see the 10th scale. I'm hoping we'll be able to be seeing it for Christmas, hopefully. So yeah, if you guys are on Instagram, make sure you check out Scale Rat 20 is his name. He's got some really cool looking rigs on his channel. You know, he's really he's got something going over there. You know, some really good looking rigs on his channel. So yep, yep, yep. Give him a shout out if you're on Instagram. Give him a follow if you're over there on Instagram. Um, so so we are at 48 minutes. We might call this one just a little bit early this first time. I know Osborne just got here. Hey, what's up, Osborne? I'm glad you made it for the first show. Unfortunately, I getting ready to end here in just a minute. The shows are only going to run about an hour and a half at max. So you guys want to get here by roll call. I would like to give you guys a shout out as much as possible. So our next Monday show is going to be the LC80, the FMS LC80. We're going to be talking about that. Got a lot of run time on that, so we can really discuss that and see what you guys think about it, and I'll tell you guys what I think about it, and let you guys know if you should buy it or not, and who it's for. It's just like with the Lemur, it's not for everybody for sure, but it's a good rig. It's a good rig. If you got kids, for sure, you're trying to get them into the hobby, absolutely, that's the rig for them. They can beat it all day long. Yeah, you absolutely do got some homework to do. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that, guys, right now. If you're looking to buy like a nice new rig, like the LC80 or something like that, hold on to your money for a little bit, because FMS is going to be doing some stuff. They've got some new rigs coming out, a lot of them. The big one that I'm really hoping to see soon, which I'm not sure if it'll even happen or not, is that Toyota Hilux. I would absolutely love to see the Toyota Hilux on the FCX 18 platform with the oil shocks and the 2.5-inch tires sitting up high. I'd definitely be picking one up and doing myself a Marty McFly. Why don't you guys tell me what FCX platform you guys, what truck you guys want to see next, other than the K10? We already know that's coming. Yeah, that 10 scale Spotlight was nice. That guy's got, he's got something going on there. He's really good at his scale builds. The high roller. I mean, that's basically what the new K10 is going to be, is the high roller. Yeah, it's basically a high roller with a, I don't know. Does the high roller have interior? I know the K10 has interior, so cardboard. That's not going to happen. We've all been asking for that for a long time. The Honcho 24 scale. We've all been asking for it. I feel like it's fallen on deaf ears at this point with Axial. S10 Cyclone. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. The Honcho's been on everybody's list for quite a long time, guys. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them. Why they won't refuse to give us what we want? You asked what we wanted. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'd like to see an old Bronco. I'm honestly really surprised we haven't seen like an old Bronco from FMS, um, but at the same time, I'm wondering if Ford has a higher price tag on their licensing, because they have released some Ford trucks, but they're unbadged. They're under um, their Rock Hobby name. And just to clarify, like with some people about like FMS and all that, it's like EazyRC is their budget brand. You're going to get the same hard body as the FMS truck, but the electronics are going to be budget. You know, you're generally going to get a 5-wire servo that doesn't have a lot of torque. You're going to get kind of jumpy electronics with very limited adjustments, and you're not going to get a badging of licensing with it. Rock Hobby, you're going to get a very detailed vehicle with good electronics, just as good as FMS generally, usually, but no badging on it. They won't pay for the badging for that. And then FMS is kind of like I consider their flagships. That's where you're going to get your K5s and your Hiluxes with your Suzuki badges. Um, so I know a lot of people get confused by the difference between EazyRC and Rock Hobby and FMS, and but that's what it is really, is just a budget version of the other ones, just trying to make people that can't afford those really nice trucks but still really want a scale truck affordable. Yeah, Bronco would be fantastic, man. I would love to see a scale Bronco with like opening doors. I'd love to give it the full FJ40 treatment with the functioning door handles and the opening hood and the folding seats and stuff like that, removable cap, and um, yeah, that's something that needs to come. Needs to come. So, um, so yeah, I want to see a Chevy 2000 truck and the Tahoe. I'd love to see that super one-handed. Yeah, I would love to see that. I'd even love to see like even like a 2000s era Blazer, even just something different than what we've seen. Yeah, AMC Eagle, that'd be something cool. Um, yeah, just something different than what we've seen. We've seen a lot of Jeeps. If I see another Power Wagon, I'm probably going to throw up. Um, we got the 24 scale. I don't know if you guys have heard. The FMS has yeah, FMS has the Unimog coming out, under the revamped Unimog coming out soon. That, as far as I know, is licensed with a Mercedes badge. Um, that has the 2-speed portals. Um, 50 Chevy truck. I would like to see another. I would like to see a different version of the FMS Apache. I feel like the 6 wheels was not a great idea. I mean, I do have one, and it's a fun truck to drive. It's a overlooked truck because of the 6-wheel drive. It looks odd, but it's a sharp looking truck, and it would really be a good seller if it was a 4-wheel drive version. Um, I think I would snatch up 2 of those because my girlfriend would make me buy her one. Corvair wagon, Chris, that'd be really cool. Yep, yep. Um, so, um, yeah. So I hope this guys helped clarify some things about the Lemur with you guys if you were interested in purchasing one, but you're on the fence and weren't sure if it would be a good. I know a lot of people here are probably into the crawlers. Basically all you guys are into crawlers. I know that. I know all you guys. Um, yeah, it's definitely something different. It's something for when you're, you know, having a bad day and you want to get something, go out and do some RC and change your mind. Um, it definitely puts me in a good mood every time I take this little Lemur out. Um, it puts a smile on my face every time I take it out. I mean, it is really fun. It is really fun. It may not, deliver in the crawling category, but it definitely delivers in a fun experience for like anybody to enjoy. Anybody will enjoy this truck. And it's a solid platform, like I said, to do to a crawler. I will, I will be experimenting with it, and I will be picking up another one just keep stock as a rock racer because I didn't even really know I was into rock racing until I got this. Just like you guys, a lot of you mini crawlers may not even know you enjoy rock racing until you pick up something like this, and it's a good entryway into getting into rock racing. $145. So. I hope this helped you guys out. Yeah, absolutely. It's a great basher, Billy. You down there in West Virginia, you could really take advantage of this rig. Yeah, you absolutely could take advantage of this rig. Owen Rogers, he's still on the fence about it, but I'm leaning just a little bit. Owen, you're not going to be disappointed. I don't know if you're gonna buy one after that purchase you did last night. We did when we were on the phone, but you got a lot of FMS points now, Owen. Don't forget about that stuff, guys. If you buy this stuff through FMS or through FMS's website, make sure you sign up for their programs. You get a lot of loyalty points from every time you make a purchase, whether it's something small, like buying parts, or it's big, like like a truck. Those loyalty points add up really quick, and you'll get a big fat discount with it. I've I bought a lot of trucks through FMS, a lot of trucks through FMS, and I stack up those loyalty points. And when that big expensive truck comes out, that you've been waiting for, you can use those points to get yourself like $20-$30 off. So make sure you sign up to both those websites. FMS's website and FMS's. Best place to get your scale crawlers for sure. And FMS is the king of rusty mods. So I do not really have a purchase code. I'm pretty sure that I'll be getting one soon. So as soon as I do get a purchase code, guys, I'll put it on my website, and I'll make sure I put it in the chat. That way I can get you guys a discount or something on some FMS trucks. But those of you that know me know I have a ton of FMS trucks. So I'll be doing an episode on a truck every week for the foresee future. It's going to be a while because I have a lot of them, guys. We got a lot of episodes lined up, a lot of different trucks to show you guys. Some of the less crawler style, we may squeeze 2 trucks into an episode, but usually if it's a hot topic, we're gonna just do 1 truck per episode. So we are at the 1 hour mark right now, guys. So I think we are going to end it right there. I really appreciate all you guys stopping in for the first show. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel stop by next week, Mondays, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Let your friends know, post it on your communities. If we can get to that 100 viewer or 100 likes, one of you guys is getting a free truck. And if we can do it again, another you guys is going to get a free truck. If we can do it again, another you guys is going to get a free truck. So yeah, got over 60. Yeah. I really appreciate you guys all stopping by. So, all right, I will catch you guys later, man. Thanks for coming by. I'll see you next Monday. Smash that thumbs up. Like and subscribe if you're new. Check out my channel. Check out some of these guys in the chat channel, like EazyRC Garage, Cardboard Crawlers. Good people. So, all right, I will see you guys next time.